So we just got this new stand mixer, and I'm really excited to have this new stand mixer because it's really nice and compact and isn't going to take up a ton of space on my counter, but I'm still going to be able to leave it out all the time so that I can use it whenever I'd like. It comes along with everything that you'll need for your mixer. So we have an egg separator, which is a really nice little handy gadget to have, as well as this great bowl scraper that is actually the right size to be able to scrape down anything that we need to out of this bowl. So it's going to scrape down all the sides of the bowl in one big scrape. And then the bowl fits in really nice and snug. We just place it in, it's a stainless steel bowl, and then turn to lock. So perfect, easy to fit. And then we can go ahead and press here to raise and lower our mixing arm. So right here we have our dial that's going to turn for whatever level we need to be mixing. And we have a really easy to follow guide right here. We have a dough hook, we also have a whisk, and we have a paddle that we're going to be using. So the dough hook is primarily going to be used for breads, cinnamon rolls, that sort of thing. The paddle is going to be used for cookies and other baked goods like that, muffins, that type of thing. And then the whisk can be used for whipping cream or making ice cream, anything like that. It also comes along with this great guard. So this guard is going to work really well as kind of like a splash guard to make sure that nothing is splashing out when we're using it. So when we aren't using our guard, we can actually put it up here at the top, and then as we lower our mixing arm down, the guard will go down with it. So that's super convenient because it makes it a lot easier to use than having to try to finagle one on every time that you're using it. So the guard is going to be a really nice addition to this mixer. So we're going to be making some edible cookie dough balls. I'm going to start by putting my butter in, and then I'm going to beat my butter, and once that's all done, I'm going to be adding my dry ingredients. Now the really cool thing with this mixer is that it has feet that suction to the table, so I don't have to worry about the mixer moving while it's mixing. I'm going to go ahead and put my beater on, lock it into place, and then close it. Now this one is really awesome. It has the guard that goes down with the mixer itself, and then I'm going to be able to do whatever setting I want, and also timer. So I'm going to want this to go for 2 minutes, so I'm going to set it for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn it on to level 3. Go ahead and stop it so I can scrape down the butter a little bit before I continue. It went ahead and automatically stopped when the timer got down to 0. So I'm going to move it back to 0 and add another minute, and I'm going to add my dry ingredients slowly. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and scrape it down again so that we can get everything incorporated. It came along with this great spatula that really fits inside of here really well. Drier than sometimes cookie dough is. The other thing that's really cool about this is that it has a pulse feature, so you can actually turn it and spin super fast. That's going to be perfect for whisking and some other applications as well. And here we go. Now we have our super yummy cookie dough truffles right here. So these are gonna be super delicious. We're just gonna roll them into balls and they're going to be a really good treat for the kids, for the adults, for anyone who prefers to eat cookie dough over cookies.